Good morning, folks. This is Lincoln Kenobi here, and today we have another article that came out, and it's Ubisoft developers reportedly reveal company brushes off legitimate criticism as toxic gamer talk and DEI policies have led to brain drain. Yep. Yeah, Ubisoft is in real big, deep trouble, man. They have done a lot of damage to their brand, dude. Because, of course, they decided to go with they decided to do identity politics instead of entertaining. You know, that's what they get, what they deserve. Alleged Ubisoft developers claim that the company either ignores legitimate criticisms of its business practices in games or brushes it off as toxic gamer talk. They also claim that the company's DEI policies have led to loss of talent in both technical expertise as well as creativity. YouTuber Legendary drops reports he spoke with a number of Ubisoft developers and specifically asked one how Ubisoft internalizes and discusses general criticism from players and the rest of the industry, whether that's its repetitive design, agenda-driven content, or predictable games. The developer responded, at a high level, they rarely talk about it. At the project level, they brush it off as toxic gamer talk. As Asmongo correctly pointed out in one of his videos, Ubisoft is filled with toxic positivity that prevents growth. After being asked about Japanese gamers sharing their own criticism of Assassin's Creed Shadows, the developer stated, the criticism hasn't been talked about and Ubisoft only issued demands that we mustn't engage with discussion of that topic publicly. This is not an unheard of. Firewalk Studios and PlayStation engaged in a similar practice with Concord at a significant backlash to the game being showcased during a PlayStation State of Play presentation at the end of May. Firewalk Studios director of IP Kim Cranes eventually addressed it in an interview with VGC nearly a month later. She told, yeah, that trailer, that moment is such a tiny slice of everything that we've been working on for years and years. We're excited for the game and the IP, for that game to be in people's hands, the IP to be in people's minds. Yeah, look how that turned out. She continued, I'm personally very excited for the IP for folks to delve into the Galactic Guide if that is something they choose to do. For these indignities to come out on a weekly basis, you'll start to fall in love with the depth of the characters. That's something that you learn week to week. Their personalities will unfold, their relationships will unfold for you, for their backstories. None of that is something that you can get in a tiny little slice of it. But that's a start. Kranis added, there's something there. So I'm glad folks watched it. I'm glad they participated, and I can't wait for them to see more, to see everything that is there. Not only did an Ubisoft developer share that the company ignores the criticism, it receives its own detreatment. But Legendary Drops also asked about Ubisoft's commitment to diversity, inclusion, and in its workplace. The developer shared, so far those initiatives had no impact on the team I'm part of. However, it's clear that some topics are taboo. What happened is that now people end up in meeting with the HR for trivial stuff because some are reporting it for harassment. One of the things that wasn't in your video is that Ubisoft had some controversy during the Me Too period, letting go manager in high positions, and some left on their own before they could be discovered, the developer added. When asked how this changed the editorial direction of the company and its games, the developer stated the editorial direction and its overall mindset shifted from the boys club to safe content, reaching for playing character K in Star Wars is the perfect example of this. The idea to have beautiful characters such as Baldur's Gate or Uncharted is met with distrust. He added, safe content also leads to limited opportunity on the gameplay side. Even for Star Wars, we had to work with Disney, which would have shut down most attempts at depicting a true criminal underworld with criminal drama. The developer was then asked what has been the message from management to the staff about Ubisoft's declining sales. What do they believe is the reason behind it? He responded, "The fun fact is that they don't talk much about it. They mainly focus on the fact that they reach their financial objectives, which are mainly achieved through casual player sales, not the vocal gamer community that are really sick of what you describe in your video." Also, something to know is that through the years, the number of management floors have increased to ridiculous amounts of communications. It's often blurry unless they come directly from HQ, and even then, it's almost entirely corporal bullshit that isn't useful in the end. He added. Another Ubisoft developer appeared to corroborate this information, and you informed Legendary Drops as an employer shows little regard for its developers. What happens in practice is that they essentially push out senior engineers, promoting junior developers to senior roles after just a few years of experience, oftentimes with experience in just one engine. Meanwhile, experienced developers with a far broader skill or sets are being overlooked. This constant cycle of turnover with inexperienced leaders to a noticeable drop in quality with more bugs appearing in their games. The developer continued. The passionate, dedicated developers leave while those who are just going through the motions stay behind. This doesn't just affect the technical quality of their games, but also impacts design and creativity. For instance, you'll find designers working on FPS mechanics who have never played an FPS, or engineers who don't understand how the mechanics they're building are supposed to feel. There is a lack of passion and skill across the board, and the results are obvious. Hey man, I mean, right now you got Ubisoft fighting amongst themselves, bro. You have employees telling what is going on, what they say about what they think of DEI and all, and it's just pure nonsense, bro. But hey, they deserve it. They deserve to fight amongst themselves, bro. So that's gonna be it for this video. So if you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know what your thoughts are, and if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button for me. Alright guys, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye for now.